Good morning from me, still stuck in Salt Lake City. Last night did not go smoothly, and I'm paying for it this morning. As you can see, my keys I left turned on and the ignition all night, so I killed the battery. So now I have to go find a jump from somebody before I can go anywhere. Just got some water and some chicken from the grocery store to put in the cooler. And then we're going to find a jump from somebody and head up into the mountains. Let's call up her work and see what happens. See why she, I don't know. Sure I won't get through, but it's always interesting when you get stood up. When you get stood up, you want to know why. You put all those reasons into your head, like, maybe something came up, maybe something happened, maybe she didn't get the number right. But chances are she just didn't call. Get up out of this sunshine. It's a little hot. It's starting to get hotter. Want to get up in the mountains. Jumper cables coming my way. Got my jump from the nice fellow in the Subaru. Laura's ready to go. Well, we made it from that parking lot over there to this parking lot over here. The Jeep died in the middle of the road. It's got a bad carburetor on it, so I didn't punch it enough and it died, and then I couldn't start it back up because the battery was too weak. But there's a big old tires. I bet you I can find some jumper cables and maybe get it jumped a little faster this time. So we're gonna keep on going. I borrowed some good big cables from Big O Tires. So now we gotta wrestle down somebody that wants to let us grab some juice off their battery. Back in business. This time it was a nice lady. I was surprised for a lady. She didn't even know how to charge a battery, but she was kind enough to let me hook it up to her car. Little Toyota, big Toyota. And charge up the Jeep's battery. So now I just gotta make sure I don't kill it. And it should be good. We're gonna go get rid of this cough and head up to Mill Creek. So you guys ever get people asking for KFC chicken and a taco? No. Hey. Stay over there. After talking to a few people, I found out that Mill Creek, which is right up there, Mill Creek Canyon, is dog friendly, and that I'm not going to get in trouble with Nora. So we're going to go stay the night in Mill Creek Canyon and see what goes on up there. Anyways, this is right at the 215 in Salt Lake, and we're headed up to Mill Creek. Driving time. Alright, we made it to Mill Creek. Once we got into the canyon, we stopped at the first picnic area so Nora could go for a swim and I can eat my Taco Bell. We're going to go find a campsite here in a little bit. Nora found a pretty stick. Huh, you found a pretty one. Still trying to work out a spot to stay the night that's going to be okay for me. Yeah, places outside of Salt Lake City are proven to be tough to stay the night in with a dog in a wheelchair, because they want you away from the watershed and they don't want any dogs around. So we'll see. I got a call into the Forest Service and the sheriff and everybody asking what I can do. But the problem is, well, shit, I'm hanging around to see this girl and I shouldn't be doing that. I should just be on my way. But whatever. A guy's a guy. Gotta do what I gotta do. I've been looking for a spot to lay down by a creek, and I figured that might as well do it on the bridge, because I'm right on top of the creek. And it's beautiful. So the trick to laying down for me is to get comfortable. So I put my backrest behind my head, and then I got to keep my tailbone off of the ground because it'll get a pressure sore. So I put my cushion underneath my butt, and that's how I lay down. I don't have to bring anything with me. I just tear it all off the wheelchair.
nice, guys.
There you go, get some poison oak for us.
His mom was 100 pounds.
Okay.
For the female, that's up the upper end of the female.
Yeah, I got a 70-pound dad and a 50-pound mom for this one, so I think we're just about there in size.
Really? She's maxed out, you think?
Well, she's just at 50, so she's already at her mom's. And if she gets closer to her dad's, we might have another 10 or 20, hopefully no more than that.
At the most, yeah.
Bath time in the creek. Got my soap. Gonna sit down there on my cushion and take a bath. Find a place to sleep. We gotta go down the hill to get cell phone reception and check with the U.S. Forest Service. The same sheriff that stopped me over in Cottonwood Canyon last night, or woke me up, just drove past me up here, which is, this canyon's a ways away. I'm out of breath for some reason. And then tomorrow I gotta forget about this girl and hop skip up over to Park City where I can camp with no problems. I don't know why I got hung up here. Maybe I do. Anyways, I'll see you later. Alright, I'm getting out of Dodge. I don't like Salt Lake City too much. It's pretty. It's beautiful. But it's strange. Strangest little city. Yeah, it's weird. People talk to each other, I guess. I don't know. I come down the hill. I was talking to this really nice lady, and I was trying to call the Forest Service and see if I could camp. You know, they let people camp when they backpack in, but you can't camp at the trailhead. You can't be all self-containing. You're cheap. Weird rules. Anyways, I was coming down, and the lady that I had been talking to up at the creek was nice, and she had paid my fee at the park. Well, and then the guy goes, and you can't camp up here. There's no camping. Like, I guess maybe he had talked to her about some of my ideas or whatever. But, and the sheriff doesn't know any better to save his life. One sheriff tells me that I can't have a dog in the car in the canyon over south of here. One says I can. So it's all about getting over this pass into the next county as far as I'm concerned. So, anyways. Obviously they have some beautiful country, but they're a little bit kooky with it, so I'm out of here. So I have changed my plans once again. I met the lady up at Mill Creek. I decided to take her up on her offer to stay at her mother's place here on Mill Creek Road. Yeah, it's just getting weirder and weirder as I run around Utah. I know it's just me and my own mind tripping out, but yeah, when you see the same sheriff in different places, and then people are saying things before you get there, and this is why you don't smoke weed. This is why you don't do drugs. This is why I'm sober right now and my mind's tripping out. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm traveling. Anyways, I'm gonna take her up on her offer. I can't even put all this into words. Don't think my cigarette lighter works. I think it might stem from religion. I think it might stem from being raised Christian, but it's as if I'm worried, or it's in my mind I have this complex of people already know me before I get there. That's the best way I can explain it. People know me before I get there, and it starts to trip me out because I start to get anxious about it and try and run from it. And it started a long time ago. It definitely was a few years ago when I was probably smoking more weed than I should have and doing a few more drugs than I should have. But it was all innocent fun. Shit, they started me on drugs when I was in 8th grade, giving me speed called Adderall. And then religion, man. Religion will mess with your head and make you think that there's things out there that really aren't. Shit. And maybe they are. You're gonna find out when you die. Fuck it. I don't know. I'm being a weirdo for the cameras. There you go. Go get your brother. He's taking a picture right now. Everything you see.